Many of you appreciated my recap of the women's game between the Americans and Canada, which of course was a 3-2 win for the Canadians in Sochi at the Olympics in 2014. Now, let's switch to the men's. Sweden defeated the Czech Republic 4-2. Sweden were dealt with a harsh blow when they did not have Johan Franzen in this, possibly in this Olympics, and also Henrik Sedin also not in this Olympics. So two stars are not playing for Sweden, yet they did pull out a 4-2 win. The combinations, including Alfredsson, Karlsson, a lot of these players were playing very, very well. And it shouldn't come as any surprise because they are a fantastic team with a ton of talent. But the real storyline for me personally is what the fuck is going on with the Czech Republic? They have some talent at their disposal, yet they don't put them in. Now, we have seen with the Americans and how they did not even select Bobby Ryan to be on their team, who is a fantastic finesse player and a goal scorer. But if you're the Czech Republic, why don't you have Radim Vrbata? Why don't you have Jiri Hudler? I understand Tomáš Hertl is hurt. You know, that's fine. But why are you not having these solid pieces involved? The coach's name, which I'm going to butcher here in a moment, is Ali Hadamchik. For some reason, he has been at odds with a lot of these players, including goaltender Andrei Pavlik of the Winnipeg Jets. Again, of the Jets, the Winnipeg Jets. A former fourth-round pick, he goes by the name of Jakub Kovar, was the starting goaltender, the netminder. Excuse me, in this match, my voice is going out. He was pulled after he surrendered 3 goals on about 15 shots. And then Pavlik wasn't even put in right after. It was another goaltender. So Jakub Kovar, excuse me. Let's go over a few of his statistics, shall we? In the KHL, a former fourth-rounder out of the Flyers, 12-14 in the KHL, 2.21 goals against average, a 92.4 save percentage in 33 games. Again, pulled after the 3rd goal. Karlsson and Ekman Larsson, I think, did a fantastic job defensively for Sweden. Again, a ton of talent, including the great Chicago Blackhawk Marcus Kruger. Am I going to continue to be unbearable with the Chicago Blackhawks? Yes. Yes, I will. Stay tuned to TYT Sports. But why exactly is the head coach of the Czech Republic not putting in Jiri Hudler, Radim Vrbata, Roman Polak, among a few others? Here's a quote from the CBC to show how insane this man is. Hadamchik has some Mike Keenan in him when it comes to goalies. At the 2011 Worlds, where the Czechs won bronze, he rode Pavlik, who didn't lose until the semis, all the way. At the 2006 Olympics, Dominik Hasek got hurt in the first game. Hadamchik moved to Thomas Vokoun, who was pulled against Canada. In came Milan Helenik, or however the hell you pronounce his name, who beat Slovakia in the quarters, but was clobbered by Sweden in the semis. Vokoun came back to win the bronze medal game. At the 2012 Worlds, another bronze. Hadamchik alternated Kovar and Jakub Stepanek in the round robin. Kovar beat Sweden in the quarters, but was pulled in the semis. Stepanek won the bronze medal game. Basically, they're saying, Andrei Pavlik, you might want to stay warm. You might want to be ready. Though he didn't even suit up for this game. He was in street clothes for this game. Odd, I know. So Jiri Hudler, look, he's 30 years old. He has played on Stanley Cup winning teams with the Detroit Red Wings. Fantastic, fantastic player. Why exactly you don't put him in? Beyond me. I know. Radim Vrbata has 24 assists and 39 points this year in the NHL. And Roman Polak of the St. Louis Blues, he has been a pro since 2005, has always given the Chicago Blackhawks troubles every time that I have seen him. Odd. Very, very odd to me personally. I know that it's kind of odd to you guys. By the way, the goal scorers, Erik Karlsson had 2. Henrik Lundqvist, the dapper man, Henrik Lundqvist, had 27 saves as well. Jim Roth tweeted this. Don't read too much into NHL Jets. Pavlik will not dress in Game 1. Told me prior he has no clue what will happen as head coach is a strange guy. Hashtag wild card. Indeed, a wild card. Now, ESPN brought up something pretty interesting, basically that Andrei Pavlik declined an invitation to the World Championships 2 years ago. So that could go into the head coach basically giving him a bunch of shit. Jaromir Jagr, by the way, competing in his 5th Olympics. Your tweets right now, let's read them. Jason Woods tweets Aberstrom, he passed on Radim Vrbata and Hudler as well. Peter Nedved? Laughing out loud, politics of national teams are pretty silly for some countries. Yeah, indeed. But maybe I just gave you the backstory. Look, that's the interesting part about the Olympics. There are all these backstories, even with the national teams. And sometimes, you know, whether it's your favorite player, not a favorite player, one of your role players on one of your favorite NHL teams not playing for whatever reason, whether there's a spat with the coach, he banged one of his teammates' girlfriend. I mean, like, whatever the hell it may be. Clearly, there's politics going into the national teams as well. Dan Mason tweeting at Rick Strom, how do you leave Verbata and Hudler off if you're the Czech GM for a 42-year-old Petr Nedved? Crazy. And then there's one more. Andrew Brennan. Why would the coach not start Pavlik? Big mistake. As a Sens fan, it's nice to see Carlson play well, though. Certainly. It certainly is. So who's setting their alarms, huh? 4:30 a.m. Pacific time, the United States open up against Slovakia. They're going to beat the shit out of these Zdeno Charas. So, what do I need from all of you? Leave a thought in the comments section below. That'd be cool. Do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, and most importantly, help us out. Click up here. Subscribe to TYT Sports. It is free.